MotoGP 2025 is entering a crucial phase, and Marc Marquez has once again emerged as a prominent figure. The baby alien had an outstanding performance in the Aragon series, proving that age and team transitions have not dampened his champion instincts. Even MotoGP legend Casey Stoner did not hesitate to acknowledge Marquez's intelligence and strategic maturity. What strategic intelligence did Stoner reveal about Marquez? Let's discuss it, and don't forget to press the subscribe button. After 8 races this season, Marc Marquez's performance has become the main highlight in the MotoGP world. Riding the Desmacedesi GP25 belonging to the Ducati Lenovo factory team, Marquez was not only fast and aggressive as usual but also showed maturity and precision in reading the race and overcoming every opponent who blocked him. His combination of experience, speed, and strategy makes him a real threat on every track. So far, Marquez has achieved the following: 4 main wins, 6 podiums, and 7 wins in sprint races. This record puts him at the top of the standings with 233 points, ahead of his teammate and the last 2-time world champion, Francesco Bagnaia, known as the icon of Ducati's dominance. However, behind these impressive statistics lies a story of struggle not always visible to the public. Marquez experienced a decline in performance in 3 important races: the Spanish Grand Prix, the French Grand Prix, and the British Grand Prix. He failed to win there and seemed to have difficulty breaking into the front row. He chose not to make a scene, however. Instead, Marquez preferred to stay quiet, analyze every detail, and wait for the right moment to rise. He knows something is not going as it should, but he doesn't panic. He holds back, evaluates the situation, and waits for the best time to attack again, said MotoGP legend Casey Stoner in an interview with the media. This praise acknowledges Marquez's maturity. He now appears to be more than just a fast racer. He is a calculating fighter on his way to reclaiming his throne. Marc Marquez's long-awaited comeback finally happened at the 2025 Aragon Grand Prix. From the first free practice session on, Marquez showed his fangs. He was consistent, fast, and determined. It didn't take long for him to steal the spotlight that weekend. He secured pole position with an unbeatable record time, dominated the main race from start to finish, and ultimately achieved an undeniable victory. Marquez made a little history at the Motorland Aragon circuit by doing more than just winning. He broke the fastest lap record 3 times, on laps 5, 8, and 12, a rare feat, especially on a technical track like Aragon, which demands a balance of aggressiveness and precision. According to MotoGP legend Casey Stoner, this victory proves Marquez's evolution and maturity as a world-class rider. He's not only as fast as he used to be, he's also much smarter about making decisions. He didn't make a single mistake on Sunday. That's what makes him so difficult to beat, Stoner said admiringly. Meanwhile, Marc Marquez's crew chief, Marco Rigamonti, could not hide his pride either. We worked hard all season, but what he showed that day exceeded all expectations. He was in perfect harmony with the bike, read the race well, and proved that he is still one of the best, Rigamonti said. This victory gave important points for the standings and sent a strong message. Marc Marquez is not finished yet. He is back, and he is back to win. The sprint race in Aragon once again showcased the magic of Marc Marquez. Starting from pole position, Marquez immediately faced a tough challenge when he made contact with Pedro Acosta at the first corner. The incident dropped him to 4th place, which for many riders could mean the end of their hopes of winning. However, not for Marquez. With extraordinary calm and determination, Marquez began to catch up. One by one, he overtook the riders in front of him with clean, calculated maneuvers. In his signature aggressive yet controlled style, he finally took the lead and pulled away. When he crossed the finish line, he was almost 2 seconds ahead of his nearest competitor, an impressive feat given the circumstances. This victory was made even more impressive by the fact that the Ducati GP25 he was riding was not performing at its best. The Ducati team openly admitted to a number of technical problems, ranging from a lack of traction in certain areas to instability in the motorcycle's electronic system. Nevertheless, Marquez was able to handle the imperfect bike as if there were no problems at all. It's true, we knew there were technical problems. But Marquez was somehow able to tame the bike as if there were no problems at all, said Gigi Dall'Igna, general manager of Ducati Corse, in awe. For fans and observers, this race proved that Marquez is not only a fast rider but also an artist on the track, able to perform magic when everything seems to be against him. While Marc Marquez continues to deliver impressive performances, Francesco Bagnaia is struggling. The defending world champion had difficulty maintaining a consistent racing rhythm throughout the weekend. He finished third in the main race and 12th in the sprint race, far from Ducati's and his own expectations. During the official test session after the race, the difference in performance between Bagnaia and Marquez became even more apparent. In the time records, he was 0.7 seconds behind, a significant gap at the MotoGP level. Ducati team director David Tardozzi explained the difficulties Bagnaia experienced. According to Tardozzi, Bagnaia lost confidence in the front of his motorcycle, which is crucial when attacking technical corners, especially in sectors 7 to 10 of the Aragon circuit. Tardozzi said, "This problem made him lose about 0.5 seconds in just one sector, and in the MotoGP world, that is enough to make a rider drop from the podium to the middle of the board." This situation puts even more pressure on Bagnaia, especially given his teammates and main rivals' brilliant performances and their resurgence. If this problem is not resolved immediately, his position in the fight for this season's title will be increasingly threatened. Marc Marquez proved once again that he is not just a legend of the past, but a force that is still relevant and threatening in the 2025 season with his consistent and almost flawless performance in all lines, from free practice sessions and qualifying to sprint races and the main race. He is not only fast but also intelligent and calculating, combining these qualities in a seemingly unstoppable package. Every time he takes to the track, a different aura is felt. Marquez rides with high intensity, controls his motorcycle with extraordinary precision, and pushes the limits in a way that only a world-class rider can. It's not just about speed, it's also about how he reads the race, understands his opponents, and uses every opportunity, no matter how small, to his advantage. In the Ducati garage, the admiration was obvious. Not a single crew member could hide their surprise at Marquez's extraordinary performance. The usually lively atmosphere suddenly turned silent, as if everyone was processing what they had just witnessed. Gigi Dall'Igna, the main architect behind Ducati's technical triumph, stood speechless at the edge of the pit wall as Marquez crossed the finish line with absolute dominance. "I don't know what to say. He destroyed everything," he said quietly, a mix of amazement, disbelief, and fear evident in his voice. For Dall'Igna, who has witnessed many technical miracles throughout his career, Marquez's performance today was more than just a victory. It was a loud statement that the baby alien has truly become one with the Desmacedesi GP25. If he continues to perform like this, it's possible that Marc Marquez's name will be at the top of the final season standings again. Rivals may talk about strategy and consistency, but one thing is now undeniable. The 2025 MotoGP World Title race has changed course and now has a formidable competitor. A clear message has been sent to the entire paddock. Marc Marquez has returned, and he intends to win. With his dominance, Marquez seems to be sending a loud signal to the entire MotoGP paddock. He's not finished yet and is more dangerous than ever. The question now is, if Marquez continues to perform like this, who can stop him? Write your opinion below.